Hi Taurus, it's Erica with Siren Song Oracles here to do your November 2019 reading. I just want to welcome you to my channel. Thank you for watching. I'd like to say thank you to my new subscribers. It is actually gaining more people, this channel, and I'm very happy about that. Thank you and welcome to my channel. We are going to do a general reading for Taurus. It's Taurus love life. We're focusing on this person that you are now currently thinking of as you're watching the reading. Could be a person you're in a relationship with, somebody you are wanting to be in a relationship with, somebody you're dating. It could be anything really. But this is just, we're going to focus first on your person. I used a couple different decks and I will talk about them as I go on. Again, as I said, it's a general reading, so it may not resonate with you. And if it does not, please just, take what you like, leave the rest, or just click off, no problem. This is not for everyone. This is for specific Tauruses in a collective, okay? So let's start out with your person. I pulled 3 tarot cards from the Game of Thrones tarot. This is the back of the Game of Thrones tarot. It's pretty neat. So hopefully some of you are Game of Thrones fans out there. All right, so the first card out for your person, Taurus. This is your person and how they are feeling toward you at this time. This is their energy toward you at this time. The first card of the deck is the Ten of Spears. The second one is the Six of Swords. And then we have the Four of Spears. Now, this is the Ten of Wands, okay? And this is the Four of Wands. That's spears in Game of Thrones deck language, okay? So, Ten of Wands, this person is feeling burdened. Their energy is burdened about you. There's that you somehow you're weighing on them, or the situation the two of you are in is weighing on them. Maybe they see themselves as a burden to you. It could be flip-flopped. The second card is the Six of Swords, which means they're burdened and they want peace. They want to move away from the burden. They want to move to more peaceful waters. They may want to take a short vacation, a short little trip away. They may just want some space. They just need like a little bit of a refuge from the problems. Maybe the two of you need to talk things over. Maybe you need to have some peace. Maybe the two of you need to get away somewhere so you can go have a talk. It looks like they want to have peace with you. Even though there's a burdenous energy going on right now, they do want to get away from that and go to calmer waters with you. Six of Swords could also, like I said, mean a little getaway together to talk things over, regroup. Last card, Four of Wands, great card. It's like this person sees you as somebody they maybe want to build something with. The Four of Wands is very much about foundations, building a life together, building a home together, long-term relationships and marriage. So the burden is that there's a burden going on now that this person, your person, wants to move away from with you and wants peace with you. They also want to build something with you. If that peace can be achieved, that would be the next step. Or at least I don't know if they're taking any action toward that now, but that's something maybe that they're actually thinking about. That's the energy they have toward you. And what else about this card? Sometimes they say this card is the card of twin flames because of the 2 right there. And it looks like an 11-11, and today is 11-11, ironically. But 11-11 is like, the numerology sign. If, you start seeing that sometimes if you're being called to a certain path in life, spiritual path. It means something different for everybody, but sometimes it does mean twin flames, like a sign. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying yes or no to that. I'm just saying sometimes people think that. So, that's a very deep, loving card. So, in a way, right now things don't look so hot with them toward you, and there needs to be peace. But in the end, they do want this. They do want this stability and this foundation. So, you just move this over to the side. So, then I asked, how is this person viewing you at this time? How are they viewing you? This is their energy toward, but how are they viewing you? I pulled an oracle card from the Vintage Wisdom Oracle. This is what that looks like. And I got nature. How they are viewing you, nature. Well, nature is actually, this card really is a sensual card. It's actually I think it's more sensual than sexual, but I would even say it's a sexual card. It's nature. It's like they just view you as like this kind of like a sensuous sexual person who's very natural with themselves. They love this about you. You know, they could even see that it's very natural to be with you. But I'm getting a lot of good vibes off that card. It's nice. It's, trust me, it's good to be viewed in this manner. It's a sensual, natural vibe, and I'm just trying to think what else it could mean. I don't know. I'm just getting the word spring. Maybe something in spring. You know, this is when maybe this will come to pass in spring. Maybe. I don't know why. I just got this word spring just popped up in my head, so I'm just saying it. I just thought it was a message, so maybe that could be a timing thing. But no, this person sees you as a very sensuous, natural person, a person they feel very comfortable around and natural with. So that's pretty awesome. Okay, and we're going to move on a little bit more. And now we have I asked advice on this person, basically for you. Advice about this particular person that you are thinking of. Okay, so I pulled this from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms deck. And that's actually, I'm going to show you the book for that. Wisdom of the Hidden Realms by Colette Baron Reid. Okay, so the card I got for that was the High Lord of Gratitude and Service. Okay, which is selflessness, humility, conscious action. Sometimes these cards have like really deep meanings that I'm still kind of getting to these cards, even though I've had them for a while. I don't use them too often, but I'm just looking at what I'm getting from it. I just feel like the advice is remain humble in this situation. Be thankful for what's going on now. You know, sort of like it's sort of asking you to look at this from a very high spiritual standpoint of gratitude, humility, you know, conscious action, not action that is impulsive or from the ego. So they're really what Spirit is saying here is like you have to see this from a very high level. Like this is I don't say this is a higher love, but the advice is look at this person from a spiritual standpoint. You remaining humble, not in your ego. You being grateful for what's actually happening now between you. Even if it's not, exactly what you want, there's something in this. There could be a lesson in there for you. Selflessness. You know, I don't know about that exactly, but just this to me is just basically saying, you know, do not stay in your ego with this situation. You need to let go of the ego. And you need to be grateful for it, whether it's, you know, not where you want it to be right now. Be grateful where you are. That's the advice for you about this person. This is how you have to kind of like deal with this situation. Okay, Taurus, I hope that did help. So now we are moving on to what could possibly happen in the future, what possible future actions they are going to take, or possible future energies between the two of you. And I say possible. There just no, you know, of course, there's no guarantees here. I'm just saying possible. I'm just reading what is possible at this time with the given present circumstances. Okay, so we use the Osho Zen deck, which I've had for like years. Okay, the first card is receptivity. Great. Second card is understanding. And the third card is schizophrenia. Well, kind of ending on like a weird note. So receptivity, the person, you know, basically what their action could be is being more open. So a future energy could be they're going to be more open to you. Receptivity, able to, you know, maybe communicate. Because I don't know what this is about. This looks like the World Wide Web to me. It's just like signals. It sounds like communication, like open to communication in the future. Maybe you've been having a rough go of getting this person to listen, or maybe you've been having a rough go of talking to this person or having this person even be open to you. Taurus, so what it's saying is this person's going to open up. And then understanding is going to take place. So another future energy is there's going to be an understanding between the two of you. But there's one other meaning of that card. It looks like somebody's been in a cage and now they're flying out free. So maybe this person, a possible future energy is this person's going to feel more free and flying out of the cage, realizing they have to fly out of the cage. Maybe this person is trapped in something they do not want to be trapped in. Possible future energy is, maybe you're trapped in this relationship with this person and you don't want to be. I don't think it's about like a breakup. I'm just saying like there's some sort of trapped energy here. And this is a, future, possible future energy of this person, realizing they need to get out of that cage. This card is a lot about getting out of that cage and realizing the cage was open the whole time. Because then, so this is why I'm thinking that is because of the schizophrenia. It's kind of like this person is going to be in decision-making mode. Can't really, so if you look at this card, this person is holding on to both sides. You can't hold on to both sides. See, it says 2. It's the 2 of Swords, which in regular tarot is trying to make a decision. And this person is not making a decision. It's just like literally, stuck between these 2 walls here, not really two angles here, not really letting go of either and just flying, just going down because the person's scared of what's down there, So I guess what I'm trying to say is open to communication, which is good, Taurus. And then there may be an understanding that goes between the 2 of you, but there's still a decision that needs to be made. Or I'm connecting this decision to this, like finally deciding to get out of that cage, whether it's a job they don't like, another relationship that they are in, being trapped in their own crap in their head that's preventing them from loving you the way they should. I'm feeling like, this person, your person is, making a decision about maybe this even. Finally, just like breaking free. But at least they're open to talking about whatever this is with you, and they're open to listening to the receptive. They may be picking up, it could be dreams they could be having too, because like I said, this is like I can't even say the word, telepathy and messages as well. But yes, that's what a possible future energy is. So more open, maybe a talk. And then looks like, still kind of stuck on the decision or making a decision. So now, Taurus, we're doing a reading on you, just you alone. This is your cards. We did this from the Celtic Tarot, which actually is pretty cool. It looks like this. Oh, sorry. It's the Druidcraft Tarot deck. I thought this was pretty cool. I haven't used this in a long time. And it looked really earthy and very fall-like, actually. So I decided to use it. Okay. So now your cards, Taurus. This is just strictly for you. 3 of Swords. Okay, we got some heartbreak. Death, transformation, and the King of Cups. So this is where you are. So, we're dealing with some heartache here. Maybe a third-party situation as well, like maybe the person that you are with or you are involved with another person right now. And there's some heartache around this possibly, or there's heartache at the fact that your person's with somebody else and you can't be with them. Maybe there wasn't even an affair. I'm not really sure. But 3 of Swords usually involves 3 people. Usually. Or it's just straight up heartbreak. So Taurus, there's a heartbreak here. Yours or maybe your person, but this is about you. So either you broke somebody's heart or they're breaking yours. This is what you're suffering with right now. But then there's death as well. So something either has ended. Maybe you and that person have ended because like I said, they're being receptive. Maybe they're going to be open now, but there's something that you are transforming or there's something that you have ended in your life because of this heartbreak. And now we're going into this King of Cups energy, which is like emotional maturity. Or you are the King of Cups in this, Taurus. If you're a male watching this, if you're female, you are focused on a King of Cups, which is usually a now, like I said, even if you're a Taurus male, you could have the energy of the King of Cups, which is more like a very sensitive, watery type of energy. And usually it represents Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So Taurus, you could be focused on a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces man, and there's going to be some sort of like transformation with him. Or it's you transforming into an emotionally mature energy. Because the King of Cups, even though he is emotional, and it usually does signify a love offer as well, you know, he can handle his emotions. He's not out of control or anything. He's very steady and calm and mature about things. It's definitely the kind of man you'd want to be with. I mean, he's a great guy. I just wish I knew like what this. I mean, it could be Three of Swords, you know, transforming into like a new love offer. Maybe this is just something that you're really wanting, Taurus. It's something you're really focused on. You want your King of Cups, and it maybe isn't even a specific person. It's just something you want. You want your person to be like this. You want some change. You don't want to be heartbroken anymore. Heartbreak is leading to the change. That's all I can tell you. The heartbreak is either leading to a new transformation of the situation with the King of Cups, or it's the end of it. Let's get the last advice. Let's get the advice card for you, Taurus, okay? Just for you specifically. We got the Ice Queen and it's reversed, okay? It's reversed. So that reads here, ideas preserved, non-action, and entitlement. Let's see if there is, I want to read the reversed meaning because I honestly don't know what this would be. So I'm going to look this up actually in the book and read the reversed meaning of this, okay? Usually I don't do that, but I'm going to have to do it for this. Because this is coming at you as the challenger. In this deck, there's allies and challengers, and this is the challenger. So let me read this for you. When the Ice Queen comes to challenge you, she asks you to look at the illusion of ownership. Do you believe you truly own anything in this world? For example, do any of us own land, or do we own ideas? Or is it that we have simply laid claim to something we believe we're entitled to? Even inspiration is borrowed from spirit and shared by all in the field of divine consciousness that permeates everything. Others have thought of even your most ingenious ideas somewhere else in time. And so what? Life incarnate is short. When you transition, you take nothing with you from the material world. The Ice Queen calls upon you to release your hold on your relationships, your belongings, your home, and all aspects of your life. Let life flow as it will. Everything is impermanent. Once you recognize that, everything is seen in the living miracle that really is, and you won't be frozen into self-induced limitations. It's time to let go of ownership in general and be grateful for and enjoy what you've been gifted with. So I think this is what this is trying to say. It's very much entitlement. Okay, Taurus, I will be straight with you. Tauruses are very well known for being possessive about everything. It doesn't matter if it's a person. It doesn't matter if it's an item. It doesn't matter if it's their home, their car. They are very possessive. What's theirs is theirs. Do not touch it. It is mine. Do not touch it. They're very childlike in that sense about that. Sometimes Taurus just like, look, I can take care of this better than you, so don't mess with it. This is mine. This is my security. Tauruses see these material things and people, because we are doing a love reading right now, as their security, and they will hold on to it like a security blanket. They won't let anybody else get near it. Sometimes they just smother it. They smother the person to death. It's just too much. But what I am getting from this reading is you're heartbroken, Taurus, because somehow you thought this King of Cups was yours. You thought you were supposed to get this King of Cups. Or you thought you were just supposed to get love in general. You know, you feel entitled, like, why did I not get this? The advice is to let go. The advice is to know that things change. Taurus hates change. Absolutely hates it. Sorry, but it's true. Love you guys. Things are impermanent. Things don't stay the same. Maybe this relationship has changed and hasn't stayed the same. Obviously, there's death here. That's change. You know, nobody is anybody's. So the overall advice is let go of your possessive attitude. Let go of your entitlement to something that you think is supposed to be yours. That's not good energy to create with or manifest anything with, Taurus. So yeah, you got to let go. You definitely have to let go here. So yeah, let go of that attitude of this is mine, I'm entitled to this. Just let things happen and let life flow and stop trying to control everything. Okay, Taurus, that was your reading. I really hope that that helped you. And if it did and you enjoyed that, please like, subscribe, and comment. I'd love to hear from you. And if you would like a personal reading, all my information about those readings and my contact information is below. Thank you again for joining me. And thanks again to all my new subscribers. You guys have a good night.